This is like seriously the best beef you're gonna eat in your entire life here at Scotch 80. I can already tell this is really one of the best steakhouses like out anywhere in the US. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Steve from Rockstar Eater coming to you with another rockin' episode. And I am out here in Las Vegas at the Palms Casino, which I've been to before for that really awesome AYC buffet. But I am back because I'm gonna be checking out one of the most rockin' steakhouses you can find in Vegas. Behind me is Scotch 80 Prime. This is one of the highest rated steakhouses that you can find off strip. People have said amazing things about their dry aged beef as well as their Japanese Wagyu beef. So this is the video you must stick all the way to the end of, especially if you love steakhouses, because I'm gonna show you a pretty extraordinary meal here at the famous Scotch 80 Prime in Vegas. And also if you're new to this channel, take a moment right now to hit that subscribe button as well as the notification bell because it posts these food and travel videos weekly you don't wanna miss out on. So go ahead, do that right now. And in the meantime, I'm gonna be heading in. Got a reservation. Oh yeah, this is gonna be really one fine dining experience. Classy, but yet cozy and contemporary vibe we got going on here. And this restaurant has been here for about 5 years. And like I said, one of Yelp's highest rated steakhouses, especially off the strip. So if you are looking for fine dining at its best at a steakhouse, then this is one of the spots in Vegas you have to come to. Anytime I see a steakhouse menu, it's like, wow, I'm always so wowed. I mean, you see the seafood selection they have at the Raw Bar, amazing. And they do have some pretty nice appetizers here from what I heard, like their crab cakes and their Wagyu empanada. But then if you're not into steaks, they do have other options such as seafood, you know, salmon, prawn, chicken, lamb shank. Okay, so here's the main attraction. See, wood-fired grill prime cut steaks. That's how they make their steaks here. You can get all your traditional cuts of different sizes. You see, you can even go to $180 for that big long bone ribeye. But then check this out, $680 A5 Craft Wagyu Flight. Have you ever seen anything like that before? Do you think I should get it? All right guys, so this is Chef Marty. He's gonna show us all the exciting stuff here at Scotch 80 Kitchen.
All right, so we have our flaming shellfish tower. We're gonna flambe it with a little bit of cognac and 151.
That is insane. So this is like a flambe seafood, right?
Yes, a little bit of herb garlic butter on top to finish it off. Maine lobster, we have king crab, oishi shrimp, 2 varieties of oysters, one west and one east, and little bay scallops.
And if you guys like your butter, they have extra butter here. I mean, there's already butter on this thing, but if you want more, then knock yourself out. Wow, this appetizer looks super impressive. What do we have here?
So we have A5 Wagyu bites. This one's particularly from Shiga Prefecture, Omi beef. We have truffle bomb in the middle of it and topped with osetra caviar.
Your hands will get dirty for the seafood, so it's a good thing they have these mini towels. That's very helpful. Wow, it's like all these hot stones in the bottom. Now that is pretty fancy. I don't think I've had a dish like this before. See, already off to such a great start at this fine dining restaurant. You have everything from the oysters to the shrimp here. Oh man, charbroiled, you taste it. You smell it and you taste it on your tongue. That is pretty good, pretty good. You know what, I'm even excited to try the shrimp too. So crunchy. It tastes just like steakhouse seafood. You know what I'm talking about? Like when you taste that flavor, it's like, yeah, I know I'm in a steakhouse in contrast to like a seafood restaurant by the pier or something like that. But look at this, they even have the Alaskan king crabs. I think you're supposed to use the fork in a restaurant like this, but I'm just gonna use my fingers. You see, all into the butter, just like that. That is like the ultimate way to eat Alaskan king crab. And by the way, I don't eat Alaskan king crab that often because it's so expensive. So that is why I'm pretty ecstatic eating this tonight. And it is as good as it could possibly get. Loaded up with all that butter, you know, even possibly, no, I'm just kidding. Yeah, but, you know, it's good butter, very good. There's also the lobster. Oh yeah, look at this thing. That looks pretty awesome, huh? That is as good as lobster can get. Wow, it's like so fresh. I feel that if I came just to eat the seafood platter, I'd be very happy here. Yeah, their seafood platter is amazing. All right, now this one I'm so curious to try. How is this one going to taste like? Wow, high quality beef at its absolute best. And then you put the caviar on top, you know, to give it that very rich $1 million taste. I mean, there's gold flakes on it. This right here is like millionaire's appetizer. They don't play around at the steakhouse. It's like, even their appetizers really is like on another level. This is so amazing. All right, so we got more appetizers. So chef, what do we got here?
All right, so our next course, we have rainbow tiradito. It's 3 different types of fish. You have salmon, you have bluefin tuna, and hamachi. They're all combo cured. We have a little bit of jackfruit, leche de tigre, and pickled papayas with it. And off to the other side over here, we have our snow beef Wagyu empanadas. So it's 100% snow beef with a tomato-based sauce inside. There's also peas and carrots and potatoes, homemade pastry. And then over here is another one of our signature appetizers. It's our smoked bone marrow with beef cheek, jam right on top of it, toasted brioche. We also have some pickled mustard seeds and pickled red onion.
Now this one looks pretty crazy. So you're supposed to assemble it by putting the hamachi on top. Fruity, spicy, sweet, all at the same time. Crunchy, soft, totally works. It's like your most elevated salmon, hamachi, dip dish ever. And I can tell you already, this is the most fanciest empanadas you're ever gonna eat anywhere in Vegas. If there's such thing as a millionaire's empanada, this is it right here. You know, you find it in a lot of casual eat restaurants. Has just been elevated with this. Crust is so crispy. Okay. Easily one of the best empanadas I've ever had. Simply for the fact that there's A5 in it. I mean, where are you gonna find empanadas like that? That's pretty insane, right? So this one looks like it's pretty simple. So you just assemble it by putting all the bone marrow on top. Oh, it's so good. This dish tastes like something almost like out of a Texas barbecue restaurant. The beef cheek itself is so tender, it's smoky. Really one of the top bone marrow dishes that I've ever had. I mean, almost everything here, like top ever had, I would say. So I guess before we go into the kitchen, we're gonna tour the wine room. You see this right when you come in.
Lots of delicious juice.
Yes.
Over here, a lot of Camus, Opus 1. Of course, the Award of Excellence from Wine Spectator, 2 glass. And we are one of 3 restaurants in Las Vegas that is authorized to carry certified Kobe beef from Hyogo Prefecture.
And you guys also have Wagyu beef here too, right?
Yes, we have 4 other varieties, and this one is a certificate from Chateau Yune, Hokkaido snow beef. So we have a custom-made grill from J&R. We have mesquite wood and mesquite charcoal along with apricot wood that we use to cook with. Right now we have your A5 Wagyu searing and cooking, and tomahawk steak from Creekstone Farms. All our steaks are pre-treated. We sous vide all of them before actually grilling. Ensures nice uniform cooking and tenderness.
All right, and on it goes. And you said this grill costs about $20,000?
About $20,000. It's a custom-made grill for us. Fresh wasabi is very expensive. Only available from Japan, so it's about $100 a pound.
Oh, that's crazy. I didn't know they were that expensive.
So this is Kobe.
Kobe?
Omi. Olive beef. and snow beef. Omi beef from Shiga Prefecture.
Omi beef?
Very unique fact about the region is it was the region where Japan first, where they had the unification of the country.
Ah, interesting.
So all the shoguns and the warriors of that time, samurais, that's the beef that they ate.
Oh, okay.
Four different types from 4 different regions.
So you can get your very affordable steaks, you know, like what you'll find in most steakhouses, but then you could go all out and go with like $600 Japanese Wagyu steak. I mean, where are you gonna find anything like that? All right, so we're starting off with some sauces. What do we got here?
So here we like to serve our steaks with Scotch 80 steak sauce. And we have our homemade chimichurri. And our cognac and peppercorn cream sauce. And that one is our red wine sauce. Kobe from Hyogo. We have Omi from Shiga. Olive from Kagawa. And then last but not least, we have our snow beef from Hokkaido.
Oh, crazy. So this is like your big dish here, right? Mm-hmm. So this is your tomahawk, right?
Yes.
Okay, so this isn't Japanese, it's American, right?
This one is American, but only, you know, we only serve the best from Creekstone Farms. It's prime, it's dry aged, 35-day minimum. So we have lobster fried rice with Chinese sausage and a fried egg. That's our grilled cream corn with jalapenos and bacon, and a nice simple hash brown topped off with a cheese sauce.
Since this is a $680 dish, I'm gonna take every moment to enjoy this thing. Wow, is that even beef? That thing is like eating very soft, crispy, fat in your mouth. I can already tell that's as good as beef can get. Seriously, this tastes like grilled butter. Yeah, this is probably the only time, or maybe in a long time, that I'm going to have any A5 from special regions of Japan like this. So you even got like this olive beef, which I never had before too. Oh, I could taste that oiliness, the fattiness. This is like the best beef I've ever had. Oh man. Okay, maybe I should move to Japan just to eat beef like this, right? Oh yeah. I think that's my favorite one. How can I describe the difference between all of them? I mean, they're all rich tasting. It's like oily fattiness, crispy on top. Truly once in a lifetime. Not as expensive, $180. But then again, how often do you pay $180 to eat a meal, right? This is like a steak that you would find in a lot of steakhouses around Las Vegas. See, look how fun it is. That's the bone. Tomahawk steak. And I cooked mine about medium rare, which is really good. See, gotta have your steak knife. That's when you know it's going down. Delicious. So of course it tastes different from the Japanese one. This one has a little bit more of a chew to it, but still very high quality. It's not cooked in the steak oven, so this one is grilled, wood fire, also charcoal as well. So it has like a very earthy, smoky taste to it, which I think it really elevates this thing. So now I'm gonna try the rib cap section, which I think is gonna be really good. I was right. It's almost like eating filet mignon. It's so tender. I mean, not as melt in your mouth as the Japanese A5, but still, it's so good. See, even the sides are so interesting too. Have you seen a corn dish like this one before? Wow, jalapeno flavored. Okay, I like a little kick to it. A very interesting way of making cream corn in an American steakhouse. But then, did you see this? The hash browns? Oh, I never thought I'd see this here. I feel like I'm eating breakfast now. See, it's almost like a breakfast because you got your hash browns, you got your steak right here. All we need is some eggs. Oh, wait. Yeah, there's eggs right here. Oh, look at that. This is a breakfast meal right here. Breakfast for dinner. Super elevated. So that's like fried rice. You know, kind of like a Chinese style fried rice, but their version of it. Kind of a filler food, I would say, but if you guys really like fried rice and you want to try a new kind of a side dish in a fancy steakhouse, yeah, that's the one you got to get. Oh, the desserts look spectacular too. All right.
So we're going to flambe the chocolate sphere. So this is our s'more dessert.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, okay. So what was this called again?
This is a fireball s'more.
Fireball s'more? Mm-hmm. Oh. Woo. That is pretty crazy. Look at that, guys. Okay.
It melts down. You have a graham cookie inside, and you have a flourless chocolate cake. You have a graham cracker ice cream with it.
Graham cracker ice cream?
Mm-hmm. And also some toasted marshmallows.
Oh, all right.
Our pineapple bass cake with chantilly cream, dulce de leche.
The chocolate s'mores are so rich looking. You know, I do taste that flambe alcohol that's in there, but the chocolate itself is like chocolate on steroids. So rich tasting. But then even this one, the graham cracker ice cream is supposed to be good from what I heard. Tastes so good in its own way. So the top, you taste like that graham cracker. Very fine crackers on top. Ice cream, really awesome too. Yeah, so if you guys like cake, this is the one you definitely need to get. Very cakey, especially if you love that pineapple flavor. I do warn you, this is not a cheap eats restaurant, and I think you could probably tell by now. So this is not one of those places that you would come every week, unless you're a millionaire, but for a special occasion like anniversary, something very special, this is a spot you definitely need to check out in Las Vegas. So remember that. Scotch 80 Prime at this hotel called Palms Casino. Truly one of the best restaurants I've been to so far this year. But then again, it's only January. All right, guys, so before I close out this episode, I want to give a shout out once again to Chef Marty, who's a really awesome chef. So when you come to this restaurant, tell him or the staff that you saw this video and he's going to hook you up with something very special. What is that, Chef?
So when you've come to visit and ask for me and mention our little segment here at Rockstar Eater, I will make you something special.
Oh yeah. Yes, come, because everything here is so delightful. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you all in the next food adventure.
See you soon.